What's up guys, Toasty here, Get Burnt. Today I'm going to bring you guys another video on Dragon Ball Z video games, and today I wanted to do a video on Zenkai Battle Royale. So I haven't talked about Zenkai Battle Royale in quite a while. I mean, I did make a video a long time ago talking about it as a 2016 DBZ game, and I thought, you know, it would be a really good game to actually add into the game because, add into the game. It would be a good game to give to the US because, you know, I think it would be very fun to actually put on for the US, and some people would enjoy it, I think, but I kind of think somewhat differently now. So I kind of wanted to make a video just talking about what I think about Zenkai Battle Royale. I also made a video obviously yesterday which kind of sparked this as well, since a lot of people were saying they wanted Zenkai Battle Royale over here in the West, and I thought, you know, why not give my opinion on Zenkai as a whole as to what I've seen. I obviously haven't played it because it's an arcade game in Japan, but I thought, you know, why not give my thoughts on it and see what you guys think as well. So tell me in the comment section down below what you think of Zenkai Battle Royale. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, so personally I think that Zenkai Battle Royale could be a really fun game. Now the only problem with it is that it does not have a lot of game modes. It only has the real mode where you fight with other people around you, because, you know, it is an arcade game, so you do have the option to fight around with people around you, like kind of like how all the other arcade fighting games are. And it also, I think, has a CPU mode, but I could be wrong on that. Obviously I haven't played it, as I said before, so I really do not know how done it is. And also remember, Zenkai does not have a story mode, and it doesn't have any other modes besides this battling mode, so we're not going to be able to do anything else besides that unless they build more on the game, if they were ever to put it over here in the West. And obviously, just like how other games are very limited over there in Japan in the arcades, we would need to have somewhat of a finished product. Now keep in mind that the roster for Zenkai Battle Royale is actually very small. Like, a lot of people really forget that the game does actually have a really small roster. Now, although it does include a lot of the characters that a lot of people really want to see in Dragon Ball Z games pretty much completely, I mean, there are those still people who really love playing Budokai Tenkaichi and will still want for them to actually make a game that's more, I guess, suited to them, to where they want like all of they have all of the characters from all of the games. Like, you know, they want Spopovich in there, which, you know, technically is in Zenkai, which is funnily enough, because, you know, there are some characters that I'm like, oh, really? Spopovich and Babidi? I mean, like, I guess, but, you know, I didn't think that they would actually add them in there. There are a lot of cool characters. I think that Zenkai is really cool looking. I think that it seems like it'd be a really fun game. From everything that I've heard, Zenkai and Dragon Ball Heroes obviously are both really fun games to play in Japan in the arcades, but, you know, I actually have not gotten hands-on with it, so I have no real idea myself. I don't know how it plays like. It seems like it could play a lot like J-Star's Victory Versus, which is a game that's like a crossover Shonen Jump game that came out like 2013, March 2013, I think, back for only Japan and PS3, and now it's being re-released over here in the West on PS4, PS3, and PS Vita this summer. But I think that personally it plays a lot like that. I think that it seems like it would play a lot like that in terms of how it moves and everything like that, and all the combos and stuff like that, which, you know, is not a bad thing. I personally really enjoy J-Stars. There are a lot of people out there that really don't like J-Stars. Like, there's a few people that I've even met in real life that I've talked to about this topic, and a lot of them say they don't like J-Stars. So I don't know if that's going to carry over to Zenkai Battle Royale. For all I know, they could be completely different and the movement just seems the same. But, you know, really, we have no idea. If any one of you has played Zenkai Battle Royale, in the comments down below, please tell me what you think about it in comparison to J-Stars. Do you think that it's like J-Stars? And if so, please tell me why. Because, you know, I'd really like to know more about Zenkai, since, you know, I haven't gotten to play it, but I'd really like to know more about it. So, yes, that is pretty much it for how I think it would transition over here in the West. If they didn't add any content over, then I don't think it would be as plentiful as everybody really thinks. I mean, yes, it does look like it's a really good game from us looking at all the gameplay and everything like that. I don't deny that. I think that it could really be actually a really good game, although I'm just saying that the amount of content that it has may not be able to suffice everybody for a long time. Now, I mean this because think about something like Xenoverse or like any of the other Dragon Ball Z games that's released, besides the bad ones like Ultimate Tenkaichi, Ultimate Tenkaichi and Battle of Z. Think about everything besides those. Really, think about the longevity of Dragon Ball Z games. Now, a lot of people are saying that they're already bored of Xenoverse. A lot of people are saying they don't like it. And a lot of people are saying they just really got bored of it. And, you know, I could somewhat agree. I guess I could see why you get bored of it. That's not the actual thing for me. That's not how I think for Xenoverse. But I could see why a lot of people could get bored of it. And in Xenoverse, if you look at it from a different standpoint, not even a different standpoint, just a standpoint in general, it has a lot of content. Xenoverse has a lot of content. So it has the parallel quest, the story mode, which is like over 5 hours long. And then it's got all the online battles and all that stuff. You know, that's a lot of content, especially for a Dragon Ball Z game in comparison to such a long time. Like, I think the last game to have even nearly as much content was Raging Blast 1. So, you know, I think that is something to think about. I mean, I think that's really cool that we got a game that with so much content, but then I think about it in comparison to Zenkai Battle Royale, and Zenkai, as I said before, does not have a lot of content. It has, like, less characters than Xenoverse. Think about it like that. It has actually less characters than Xenoverse, and I mean individual characters, not variations. So I think Xenoverse actually has like 47 to like 55 characters, and then Zenkai, I believe, has 37 or 40, 37 to 45, I believe. So that is all the characters in Zenkai Battle Royale. Now, obviously, I'm not counting forms into this, but yes, those are the playable characters in Zenkai Battle Royale. You don't have characters like Goten and Trunks separately playable, but you do have Gotenks playable in Zenkai Battle Royale. So, I don't know, a lot of people really don't like the fact when something like that is left out. A lot of people really want to play as Goten or Trunks, even though those characters technically didn't do a lot by themselves in the Buu Saga, they still want to play as them. So, I don't know. I think that people will really not like the fact that those characters are left out and stuff like that. But, you know, in the long run, I don't think it would really matter as much. But, you know, that's just how the Dragon Ball Z fan base is. Sometimes they don't really like something in a game, even when it really doesn't matter as much. So, yeah, in that regard, I don't know, man. I really don't know about Zenkai coming over to the West. I do think that if it was built on a lot more and got a story mode, but maybe Spike did a lot more development on it, then I think that it could be a very good game. And I think it could be a full-fledged game that could be sold for $60 over here in the West. But as of right now, I personally don't think that it could be really sufficing over here for people in terms of how little content it has, and obviously some people don't even like the combat system of J-Stars, or I guess you could say of Zenkai or whatever. So I guess that it would not really transition as well over here. But that's just what I think. The gameplay obviously looks amazing in my opinion. I really think that the gameplay of Zenkai Battle Royale looks really solid. It looks really fun to do as well. I mean, back a long time ago, I showed you guys a clip of Bardock, Super Saiyan Bardock, because, you know, the game actually does have Super Saiyan Bardock, where he, like, does an extreme combo where he smashes someone into the ground. You know how in the episode of Bardock movie, Bardock slammed Shown to the ground, like, repeatedly? Yeah, that same throw he did actually is able to be done in Zenkai Battle Royale, and it looks really free and awesome to do. So, and Broly in that game looks like a actual savage. Like, he seems to be one of the most savage Brolys that I've seen in a video game for Dragon Ball Z. So, you know, that's really awesome. I'm glad that they're doing that. I mean, Xenoverse did actually really well in my opinion with Broly. I like how they made Broly. They kind of made him seem like how he would actually be in a fight in Dragon Ball Z. So, you know, I think that was really done well. And I think that Zenkai also seemed to have done Broly really well. But yes, that is all I really have to say for today, guys. I don't have that much else to talk about. I really just wanted to bring my opinion out there about Zenkai Battle Royale. In full, I think that Zenkai could be a really good game if they built more on it, but as of right now, I don't know if it has enough content or anything else to suffice the amount of people who are going to be playing it, and people may not like it as much. Now, we know that the people in Japan really love it, but, you know, the people in Japan are different from the people in the West, so we have no idea what the standards are compared to that. So, you know, hopefully we will get it at some point. I mean, I really would like to play Zenkai once in my lifetime. It would be really amazing. I don't want to have to go to Japan just to play Zenkai Battle Royale. But yes, I would really like to play it. Hopefully Namco Bandai does something with Zenkai Battle Royale in the future. It would really be nice. I'd really like to see that. And a lot of people would like to see a return of a Spike game, even if it's not something with a story mode or anything like that. So yes, if you're seeing this Namco Bandai, I would suggest doing something with Zenkai Battle Royale. Not having to do it now because, you know, now it is really underdeveloped. Even though the game was made a few years ago, it's still not as far along as some of the other Dragon Ball Z games, which I understand because it is an arcade game. So yeah, I think that if we were going to get it, I think we should get to do more with it first, and then we can get the game, and I think it would be a lot better. But yes, that is all I gotta say for today, guys. I've been kind of rambling on about this right now, but, you know, I just want to talk about Zenkai. Think about what we would be like if we actually got Zenkai over here in the West. The gameplay, as I said before, looks amazing. I really like the way the gameplay looks. I can't judge it at face value because I never played it. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below about Zenkai Battle Royale. Do you like it? And if you do like it, tell me why. If you hate it, tell me why. And make sure to subscribe to this channel if you guys really like Dragon Ball Z news, Dragon Ball Z discussions, on pretty much anything Dragon Ball Z related. Dragon Ball Super, which is the new anime coming out this summer for Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, and then we have the Dragon Ball Z video games, which obviously is also a huge discussion topic on this channel, mainly because we've been sitting here for like 9 minutes talking about it. So yeah, that is all I gotta say for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, as I said before, make sure to leave a like, as well as to subscribe if you are new. And yes, that's all from me, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.